Hello, I'm Stephen Hammond with Covenant Financial Ministries. I'm here today with a very special guest, Rufus C. Spendalot. And Rufus today is going to be telling us about what's happening in his life.
Yeah, so I'm feeling a little bit uneasy today. I wanted to come in and get some advice from you. About a month ago, I got into the stock market for the first time, and I did it because my brother was telling me that he had made so much money. He had put in $500 and it turned into $1,000, and now all of a sudden things are just getting bad. I mean, I think the bottom's going to fall out. I think that this is never going to get any better. I'm just thinking about cutting my losses and selling and just keeping my cash and not losing anything else. What do you think about that?
Well, Rufus, did you get this information from your brother Doofus?
No, I've been watching some YouTube videos and they've been saying how bad it's going to get. They've been saying I need to buy gold and all this kind of stuff. So that's what I've been thinking about doing.
Well, Rufus, let me tell you this. I heard a story years ago about one of the world-renowned investors back in the early 1900s. His name was J.P. Morgan. And J.P. Morgan was on his way to his office, and he stopped by to get his shoes shined. And as the guy was shining his shoes, he told the guy, he said, "I'll give you an investment tip." And J.P. Morgan said, "Okay, let me have it." And he told him what the tip was. J.P. Morgan went into his office, and he sold every stock that he had. And the reason why, Rufus, is that the crowd typically is wrong. When you got a shoe shine salesman giving you financial and investment advice, you might better run the other way. And so a lot of these YouTubers, they'll be on and they'll give you advice, but most of them are not professionals. And a lot of them, they're just repeating what they've heard. And what happens is the crowd typically is wrong. So Rufus, if you invested some money back a few months ago and things don't look too good right now, just ride it out. Especially if it's a sound investment. Now, if it's not, you may need to reconsider. So where do you think you are today with this, Rufus?
Well, I think it was an okay investment. I've been listening to you talking a little bit about biblically responsible investing, so I got into a biblically responsible ETF, and I don't know. I think that should be okay, but I just don't want it to go down to zero.
Well, Rufus, you're starting really to make some good sense, because most likely this thing will not go to zero because it's in an ETF. It's going to be broadly diversified. So the best thing to do, Rufus, if it continues to go down, if you got some extra money, add that money to it, because you're buying more shares at a lower price. And that is the concept that the scriptures lay out, that in Proverbs 21:5, that steady plodding brings prosperity. So don't sell when things are low, and don't buy, Rufus, when things are high. Just steady plod, and you'll come out and you'll end up being okay.
All right. I think that I'll start trying to make some investments every once in a while then, while things are like this.
That, Rufus, that sounds very, very encouraging. Until next time, God bless you.